is going on today, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today is Boosted Mafia Friday. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos for a very long time now, I do a video on this car meet once a week, every Friday night, and usually we'll try to upload it on Saturday, but this past week's video was late. It was uploaded on Tuesday. But anyway, today we're going to be getting ready for this by not going to Cason's work like I have the last 2 weeks, but by starting off with this guy. So, I know I said in yesterday's video it was broken. It is broken. We think it's a fuel filter problem. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to check that out this weekend. But we're going to start by getting this thing washed and ready for the night. I'm actually got a tag light that's burned out. So I'm going to have my dad stop and pick up a tag light on his way home to fix that problem on the rear bumper. So that'll be done later tonight. So we're going to wash this thing up. It has been washed in about 2 weeks. I actually took it to the car meet last week dirty, and I really didn't want to. But thanks to Cason's exhaust, I couldn't wash the truck. So we're doing that today as well. This is going to need a deep clean. So Cason will be here in about 2.5 hours from work. And hopefully this will be extremely clean when he gets here, because it's going to be a long process. Now, before I get into that, though, I had another project idea I was thinking about starting. For years, I've been wanting to get a pedal car. I've been wanting to mix my love for cars and cycling together into one. And I was going to use this, a Radio Flyer ATW chassis, or a wagon, ATW wagon. I was going to use it as the chassis for my build, and originally that was my plan, and I was just doing tests on the weight test and see if it can even handle my body weight, let alone the chair and assembly and stuff like that. But the floor in this thing is absolute garbage, so that's not happening. The floor in here is rusted out, and it can't support my body weight, so that's kind of out of fruition. I'm going to have to build my own chassis for something like that. And that'll be done later on down the road. My original plan was to tear this wagon down. I was going to strip it. I was going to strip the handle off of it. I was going to get bolt holes made. I was going to use a chair to kind of set up a seat setup. And then I was going to use that BMX bike, the Magnet Imposter X there. I was going to strip it down to the bare gears and all that stuff. And I was going to use that to supply the drivetrain for this thing. But obviously, if it can't support my body weight, there's no way in the world it's going to support a seat and the pedal assembly. It's just going to be a giant mess, so that's not going to happen. But anyway, let's get into washing the truck. I'm not going to do a montage. I'll kind of just do a before and after clip. So here's your before and how nasty this thing is right now. And I'll clap my hands, or not really clap my hands, 'cause I'm holding the camera. I'm going to do something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just come back when it's done and have this thing all cleaned up. See you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so the truck's washed. The body is clean. I'm gonna wait on Cason to get here. He's actually right around the corner. Right before I hit record, he was running down the street. I can hear him from here. But the body is perfectly clean. The wheels and tires are not. I'm going to do some even more in-depth cleaning than I usually do, and go in the fender wells, as the fender wells always seem to find a way to look like I went mudding. So I did the passenger rear fender well, but I'm going to do the rest of them. I'm also going to shine the exhaust tip of my Flowmaster exhaust, because why not? So that's kind of what I'm doing next. Is I'm going to wait on Cason to get here. Like I said, he's like a minute out, because I could hear him. You could kind of hear him there, maybe. May hear him in a second, because kind of doing a quick walk around, because I'm trying to catch him as he comes in. But like I said, the body is perfectly clean now. The windows are cleaned up. The main reason I washed it was because there's some bird balm on the side here, bird crap, and I cleaned that up. And it's actually been on there for about 2 weeks, but I decided it was time to clean it. The reason I haven't cleaned it prior to that was all thanks to Cason, because he made me spend my entire Friday last week doing his little exhaust. And I think he may be coming up the corner any second now. I can hear him. Wait for it. I'll zoom in on the corner a little bit. Wait for it. There he is. Wait for it. Man, he's going really slow. There he is. That time. Goodness. But yeah, Cason's arrived. Michael's not coming today. Michael had stuff to do at home, so it's just gonna be us two tonight. So it's usually different than usual, but he's gonna wash his car. I'm gonna shine up everything else and be ready to go for tonight. Catch up with you guys in a little while when we plan on leaving. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to leave for the car meet. See the casings on the floor. Oh no. Does that paint me like we were French girls? Okay. Anyway, Michael showed up. He decided the last second. He's like, oh, I'm not going out there. I'm coming over here. And I was like, okay. So, did you not?
Alright, I'm gonna throw my
He's like man-spreading on my bed, and it's very awkward. Oh gosh, no. But anyway, guys, we're headed out to the car meet. So we'll catch you guys when we get there.
This is our crew, bada play loose when the crew roll through. Yeah.
I'm walking in my shot, you douchebag. I'm covering my ears. I got a bad feeling about this. They're just gonna walk by and hear that. Hey, Jason, my car's got a nice cam in it. Hey, tell them to rev it. I don't even know if there's someone in there. Someone's in there, just tell them to push them.
With that motherfucking business. Respect, I don't need your apology. Just a prodigy, schedule with no black. You coming out the night, here to snap the neck, so don't turn off the lights. Coming from the flames, it's the Antichrist. An average coming from the afterlife, afterlife. Walking through the motherfucking crypt. All the haters wanna say we never ready and our future just a myth, but we bound to the shit. Ride hounds for the shit, and we breaking all the fucking necks in town for our shit. Lately we've been dead inside and staring death right in his eyes. We taking life just as we tried, and we'll not part until we die. Doing that shit, then the product is demonic. Hit 'em with the song, ain't nobody fucking talking. Dismember all the bodies and I pack 'em in the closet. That's why they call me schizo, I'm the product of my genre. I know you know that I'm mental, playing with my blades and pistols. I'm psychotic, it's so simple. Burn the bodies, watch them sizzle. Drumming all these bodies going crazy. Call me night stalker like I'm coming from the 80s. Stone cold killer, fuck the Bible can't save me. Craving all the smoker like a dog, babies. Better watch out, coming for you now. Better bow down when I'm average in town. 702, this is our crew. Bada play loose when the crew roll through.
Alright guys, so we're back from the meet. We're over at Cason's right now, just hanging out. We just had a pretty scary moment. Shout out to our friend, I can't remember his name, but he had a blue Genesis. Shout out to you. Find Cason on Instagram because he's been trying to find you, LazyBQ. And just long story short, we went out to McDonald's after the meet and we ate and we screwed around in there because those two are the masters of inappropriate noises, if you want to say. And we were leaving, and there was a cop up the road, like that. There was a cop up the road, and there was some noises. I'm not gonna specify exactly who was making the noises, But as we went through the lights, the cop comes out, and we were assuming it was either going to be Kaysen or the Genesis, as they were the exhaust noise, and Michael was honking his horn.
Good job.
Oh, tits. I'm going to have to bleep it out now.
You just have to restart, kid.
Oh, too late. Nope, bleeping it out. Editing it. Anyway, as I was saying, the cop... But the whole thing was, had it been... Basically how the convoy was, it was him, then me, then the Genesis. And if he had been gone after those two, he would have pulled out in front of me. So when he first pulled out, I thought it was either me or him, and the Genesis. So long story short, I thought he was passing for emergency. I pulled off to the side. I realized that he wasn't passing for emergency. He was going after the Hyundai. So yeah, I was a bit panicked. I still am a little bit shaken from it because, you know, I've never said about it on camera, but I've never been pulled over before. Knock on everything. Watch me say that and get pulled over on my way home tonight.
Knock on wood. Not morning wood, just wood.
Oh, dang it. Anyway, so yeah, that was kind of how our night's gone. So we're just chilling here for right now. We're kind of, I mean, we planned on coming here in the first place, but we're just kind of chilling out, kind of getting this off. Oh, that sounded really bad.
Oh, wow, Jordan.
Yeah, that sounded really bad.
There's a bathroom right there.
We're just kind of shaking this off, just getting rid of the tenseness and stuff, all the nerves. But if you find us, or if you find Kaysen on Instagram, if you're watching this for some reason, I don't know if you would.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I feel like that was my fault.
He had underglow, and we think that was the primary cause of it. So this is part of the reason why I haven't decided if I'm gonna do underglow yet, because it's if I want.
Make sure don't shine red and blue. That's all.
Yeah, like I'd have to shine it white when I'm driving and blue when I'm at a parking, like at a meet or something.
You can have it any color.
Yeah, so that's kind of the thing.
Yeah,
So basically, that's kind of how our night's gone. We had a fun time at the meet, though. Again, guy with the Hyundai, I don't remember your name. If you're watching this, contact him on Instagram at LazyVQ. And we're all worried about what happened. We want to kind of just figure out what went down, what got you in trouble, all that stuff. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go follow these guys on Instagram. Kendall Stone here on the far end.
Soon.
And Kaysen, LazyVQ, go check out his channel, MG Productions, all that stuff.
Might do the same.
Yeah, thank you guys all. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, guys.
We don't want drama, we just want commas. My team tryna eat, I'm thinking Benihana. Love or hate me, all that shit just made me stronger. We the new school, it's the alma mater. We don't want drama, we don't want drama. We just want the commas, we just want the commas.